Hello everybody, welcome to another Minigame Plaza video where I'm going to show you facts and secrets. Okay, so before the server was a whole Minigame Plaza switching voting thingamajig, all there was Death Run. Death Run and what was going to be called the Carnival. The Carnival and Death Run were combined by this long strip right here, which is no longer used at the moment. The Carnival was going to be where you build smaller mini-games and then share it with everybody. They were combined by a 5 voting slot thing that would open the other side. It was pretty cool at the time, and it inspired me to make the idea of having a central area that went off to more games. Now this was the original spawn of the place, the lobby. You could choose between going to the Minigame Plaza lobby and the static lobby, I think it was called. Not too positive on that answer. Which was two things at the time. We had the games, which probably was only Death Run, Team Builder, maybe part of the Great Obstacle Course at the time. And then there was this place where you could build your own little plots, which was essentially the equivalent of the Carnival at the time, but modified to where you get more space, you get infinite items, but you're not in creative. This right here was the static lobby, which used to be used. I have a full row of links and warps inside of it that actually go to stuff that aren't in the server anymore. I mean, they're all messed up, greased slightly different ways, and I've used those areas for actual map making areas, but at the time it was pretty cool. It's just a lot of work though, because you had to define every single area, and everybody wanted an area. Imagine the 3,000 people who, if they actually wanted an area, how much space that would have taken up. Dang, lots of space. Now fast forwarding a bit where I don't have the static plaza, I actually made this little thing called the playground, which had things here and there. One little secret, I guess it's kind of a secret, not many people know about it because they don't ever go here, but there's a vent you can go up. Oh, where is it? Well, one of these areas there's like a vent, here it is. And you can climb up the little ladder, you can get up here. You can go to all sorts of places. I'm going to be going to the power room to turn the lights back on because someone turned them off. Main power switch, let's turn that on. Library, swimming pool, ventilation. Okay, so now all the lights are on. Yeah, so that's just one of the small secrets in this place that you can do stuff like that, including get into this room, which I will not cover, and this painting has something behind it. It's like, congratulations on finding the room nothingness. Okay, now that I went over that. So yeah, the other fun thing at the time, before there was like tons of minigames and tons of people, was to go over here into this place, which was called the Teleporter Plaza, that just had random things to do just for the funsies of it. And yes, this is the place where Wellsbrook is for all those who are watching and do not know. Come to the lobby and you'll find this place. Teleporter Plaza, let me get rid of that lag glitch. Yeah, so it has the Minigame Plaza, the actual lobby plaza, Egnard's Dimension, Festive Lobby that's currently not doing anything anymore, and Amusing Park, still not doing anything in that anymore. This one was going to be Cinematic Castle, got rid of that one. I don't plan to add anything to this place anymore, but it's still a fun place to come back and recollect and think back. Like, this was a pretty cool place at the time. Which include Castle, the Castle, I called it. And this is the place where kind of our mascot that kind of died down was Charles the Dragon. He was kind of the server's mascot at the time. I never went anywhere else with Charles other than made people fight him and stuff like that. Kind of did little shorts with him. It was pretty cool. So, anyways, whoa. Someone's building a map apparently right next to the exit to the castle. So anyways, this is the Wellsbrook, and yeah, I'm not going to explain exactly how to open the front door of it, right here. But I'll just tell you that the 3 temples locations are right here. This is one temple, it's pretty obvious. There's another temple over in the water, next to the pool. You can kind of see it with the light. And the last temple is behind the store, which is open at the moment, but if you go through it and you come back out, closes. So those are the 3 temple locations. You have to go down there, complete each temple, and hit the lighty thing at the end of it. And that'll open this door, and what the heck did I do here? I must not have done that. My bad. Okay, but one thing people don't know is, first of all, this button right here that activates the... Why is there multiple in here? That activates that. Actually used to be called like names of gods, but over the time I stopped putting the names on there because people kept taking them out. And now that I can actually do region, flag, castle, village, chest, access, deny, I can actually prevent people from taking that. So it's no longer a problem, but I probably will not add things to it. Another secret to this place is you can go over here. Most people don't know about it. And this one actually does retain its god names. Ares Sword, Artemis Surat, Bow, I don't know. I looked those up and tried to fit them best with the weapon. So in the Teleporter Plaza, the Agnort's Dimension was just kind of a funky place that twisted reality, and I thought it was pretty cool at the time. No longer working on it, but I kind of hope to do it some more. Oop, not Festive Lobby. The amusing park, I thought, was one of the best creations I had made at the time. It was a long time ago, but it was still pretty cool to see the park in action. Yeah, it was an amusement park. It was not at all complete, but it had a bunch of water slides and some roller coasters. My most favorite was this one, which was Rock Bottom. Kind of a SpongeBob reference, I guess. I'm not too sure about that. Since then, I really haven't been making anything in that general area. I've only been making stuff inside the Minigame Plaza games and stuff. I've only been working on games. And a couple of other secrets and stuff, which I'm going to get into. Okay, so we all know about the DJ. You just click this sign right here and you go up. That'll open if there's no DJ. And then you can go right in and choose any variety of song you want. It's pretty darn cool. But you might have noticed there's a button. A random button. Just sitting here on the wall. Doesn't do anything. But when you actually play an original song that's not note block sounds, as soon as I can fit my... there it is. It will then open to a secret passageway. In the secret passageway you go through... well, first you go through this big black tunnel, which is like... Okay. Then you appear on top of the castle. Okay, as I was saying, you appear on top of this castle in the original area, which I thought was pretty cool to bring up an old area inside the secret. And now if some area will load, there we go. You can see there's this trap door right here, just kind of out of nowhere, leading to another water portal. And I think this is interesting. It brings up a map that's not even made yet. This is, what's it called now? Long Sand. It's a small map, but I thought it'd be kind of funny to name Long Sand because it's small. Anyways, it's not possible to get up in that area, normally. But you can with that little secret thing. Well, Long Sand is a payload map that should be coming out sometime soon. But as for now, it's not out. Going through this portal, you can see there's another payload map. Not even out yet. I guess kind of hinting that the game will come out soon. But not out yet. And here comes something else that is out. You may not have noticed this room in Moving Platform Challenge 2, but it sure is here. Ooh. Now y'all might have a hard time placing this area, because it's actually a mob arena map called Mineshaft. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see through that one block hole that it is Mineshaft. Now this place is the Forbidden Wing, is what Steel the Man calls it, but it is right next to all the other plazas, and this room was a room I had never used, and I just blocked it off because I wanted to make the upper voting district to prevent people from walking so far. Even though the upper voting district is probably a longer distance away than this room. And I just covered it in green stuff because it made it look uninhabited. So yeah, there's a variety of different things in here, including the Ender Egg, not so strange, but the strange chest. Look at this inventory space. La, 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 la. Okay, and the invisible wall, first copied from Seth Bling, I believe. And our last destination here is the Bat Sanctuary. Bats. Bats. This place used to be part of the lobby. I just haven't used it since. Primarily, I think because of the fact that it wasn't protected at the time and stuff like that. But you can go down here and boop, boop, boop. Boom, now you're back into the normal place. Another secret that I added, or I guess people call it a secret, but there's actually a bunch of stuff over here. I guess that's the secret part of it. There's this room. No many people know about it, but to all those watching, I hope you visit it sometime. But this is the admin place where I kind of displayed some special admins and what I think about them. This is what I think of Mirror Man. Crazy. Weird. I love it. And this is what Mirror Man always wanted to be. Yep. I mean, DJ Kid. Did I call him Mirror? Ah, that's funny. I'll let you explore that stuff later. But the other thing inside this room is over here, which we have a diner. A fully functional, working diner. Only one person can go in, unless, like the last person has done, but flip this to allow more players in. But see, that'll close that, and no one else can get in but you. And this place is functional with coal, a bunch of food, a bunch of cookies, a bunch more food, water, and a freezer, which contains more food and water. Now, the last place I want to show you is a place I'm working on currently, so I won't show you the whole thing, nor how to get to it, because I want to make that all a secret. Now, this place is just messed up. It says, "Welcome to the Ganadab Dimension." And if you... seemingly there's like no way out of it, right? I mean, there is no way out. Alright, let me do that. But when you step here, boom, that whole wall just disappears. And then gets blocked off behind you. But yet, there's a tiny light in the distance. Tiny light. Now this is straight out of your old horror game. Go to the light, light turns off. Turn around, there's another light. Just randomly there. Revealing a path that goes this way. Now look, there's a wall right here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but boom. The whole world just turns into a pretty fun land with multicolored squares that make you have different abilities. So like the speed will make you speed faster, and so you kind of think, how do I use this jump boost to get over here? Well, you can't. What you have to do is use the speed. It's kind of a mind game. Just randomly input it into a Ganadab dimension. I mean, there's like no point of it. If I can make the jump, that would be very nice. Oh, come on. Jump boost. Apply to me faster. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then all of a sudden... whoosh. Now you may recognize this area as Seth Bling's area. He made like a gravity dimensional blah 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 thing, and I was planning to make one too, except for with yellow squares that'll reverse your gravity, which I think is pretty good. But I will not show you the rest of this, seeing as it is not done, and I want you guys to explore it yourself. If you ever figure out how to do it, I will try not to say, but you know eventually I'm gonna be like, oh, you get to it by doing something. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my little secrets video. And stay tuned for more videos. Yay!